Hey guys, Zuzunatural here. Today I want to show you guys some Lily Lolo products that I received recently that I purchased. I actually purchased them from the Lily Lolo UK site, but you can get them at the regular Lily Lolo site. But I'll tell you why I purchased them from the UK in a moment. So I love gold eyeshadows. I just adore them. I've been wearing them for like a decade and it just never gets old. You know how sometimes you look and you say, oh, well, I used to like blues, or I used to like purples, now I like this. No, I've always liked gold eyeshadow. The golds, the bronzes, the coppers, the metallics, the earth metallics, love them. So I have lots of eyeshadows that are loose mineral eyeshadows, and they're all over the place. They get messy because they drip all onto your face when you're doing it. And I've really been looking for a palette, just a nice eyeshadow palette that had complementary kind of gold, bronze, coppery tones, and that I could have and just use that one palette for the makeup look that I want. And I just have not been able to find it. I have been looking for this for over a year. Yes, over a year. And I found it. I am so excited. So like, I know it's not like world peace. I'm not curing diseases with this fine, but they say let the little things thrill you. So I am thrilled that I finally found it. So a couple of weeks ago, the Lily Lolo site posted on Instagram and Facebook, on their Instagram page, their Facebook page, their new Filthy Rich palette. And I was like, oh, that is it. I need that in my life. But I wasn't sure whether it was going to show on my skin, because a lot of times the eyeshadows look gorgeous, but they're not pigmented enough to show on brown skin. And so I was like, I don't know. So I went looking for swatches to see if anybody swatched it that was a darker complexion, and they hadn't. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to have to take a chance on this. This is just too pretty. I need that in my life. So I went on Lily Lolo's website to purchase it, and it wasn't there. I was like, oh my gosh, but they posted it. Where is it? So it turns out it was on the Lily Lolo UK site, and it wasn't up on the US site as of yet. I believe it is there now. So that's why I purchased it on the UK site. And don't tell anybody, but it was cheaper on the UK site. But you haven't heard that from me. So I purchased it, and I was like waiting for it in the mail. I'm running to the mailbox like, is it there? Is my palette here? And because it came from the UK, it took like a week and a half, which is not really a long time, but it feels like forever when you want it now, right? We live in an instant society where we want stuff right now, especially when you have like Amazon Prime and you get things in 2 days. Like, I am so spoiled. I want it in 2 days, but I didn't get it in 2 days, but that's okay. So the only thing I have tried from Lily Lolo in the past is their mascara. It is one of my favorite mascaras, by the way. It does not give me panda eyes because I have oily skin. A lot of times the mascara is just kind of like as my lashes touch my face when I do like that. It just gives me panda eyes, and so the Lily Lolo does not. So I'm like, okay, I think I do like their products. Let's go for it. So I got the palette, the Filthy Rich palette, which is it's just, that's the perfect name because it is just gold and glitzy and glamorous. And so I got it. Now my camera kind of sucks, so I'm gonna show you, but you won't get the full effect of it. I'll insert a picture that I took along with some swatches that I took out in daylight so you can really see it, and then we'll attempt to do something here. But this lighting, like, I know it's not good. I need to do better. I will. Okay, so this is the palette. Let me cover that up. Let me take this out so it doesn't flip and flop all over. So let's cover up that light, and let me show you the palette. So that's the palette. You have golds and bronze, and like I said, I'll put a better picture in because I know you're like telling me off right now, like, don't tell me about this palette and I can't even see it. But it has golds and bronze. It starts off with like a very light kind of frosted color, and then goes all the way to like a dark gunmetal color, and it is just so pretty. It has 8 colors, and Starry Eyed, Ivory Tower, Gold Rush, which is one of my favorites, Ginger Nut, also my favorite, Ivy League, Brassed Off, love it, I Should Cocoa, and Truffle Shuffle. So what I want to tell you about this palette is it is gorgeous. It is everything I dreamed it would be. I'm wearing it now. It's so pretty. The colors go from kind of subtle to much more bold, and it is just perfect. It is what I needed. So I'm going to actually go on and get another one. I think it's a limited edition, and so I don't know how long they're going to have it. I would imagine probably at least throughout the fall, because it's kind of like a fall palette, but I know I need more in my life, because when it's gone, I'm going to be like going through my drawers and the shakes, and I don't want to do that. I want to have one on hand, so when this is done, I'm like, I have another one. So if you're like me and you were wondering if this palette is brown girl friendly, it is. It is. It is brown girl friendly. See? See? I don't know why I always do my eyes like that. Like you see it better when I do that. But this palette is just gorgeous. So I also got two other things because I figured I was ordering from the Lily Lolo site and the shipping is not free. There is another website that does have free shipping in the UK, and I can't remember the name of it, but maybe I'll drop it in the comments. But this one did not. So I also ordered the makeup mist, and I used this morning. It was okay, but I did not follow the directions. I noticed that it said hold the bottle 8 to 10 inches away and mist face 2 to 4 times in an X and I formation, which I did not do. I was just like, whoosh, whoosh, and I was too close. So I'm going to give this another shot. But I just was like, let me order something else just to make it worth my while for shipping. And then I got the brow. This is the eyebrow duo, and it has, is this dark? This is dark. And this is the eyebrow powder with the wax. And I'm not that great at using eyebrow powders with waxes. I did use it today, and I think maybe my brows look a little better than usual. So maybe I'm better than I thought. But I usually prefer pencil. But, you know, the pencils run out so quickly. And most of them you have to sharpen, which you waste. There are some that have the mechanical kind of thing, but you know, they run out so quickly. I bought one from Plain Jane Beauty that I kind of like. It's a little light for my brows, and I think they only have 2 shades right now, but perhaps they'll get a darker one. But like I clicked and it was gone. I was like, oh no. So I think I prefer the powder. I can do a better gauge on what I've used and whether I need to purchase a new one without running out. So that's what I got. But really, I wanted to tell you about that Filthy Rich Lily Lolo palette. So what I'm going to do now is put the swatch of the palette up, the picture, and I'll just kind of freeze it so you can see it for a while. And then I'll also show you what the palette looks like, just a better picture from their site. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe, share, and if you got the Lily Lolo Filthy Rich palette, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Tell me if it was everything you dreamed of, or if there's any other Lily Lolo palettes or other Green Beauty natural palettes that you use that have like gold shades and everything that I need to know about. Also let me know. All right, Zuzunatural, peace out.